We're so glad you're here. Welcome to our Goodbye Dry class. We're going to be talking about products that help if you have dry skin, or maybe you know someone who has dry skin, and you can share these helpful tips and tricks. And make sure you type your name in the chat like Ruth has already done, because you're going to be entered into getting a time-wise from normal to dry Go Set. If you're the winner and you're more combination oily, you'll get the correct formula for you. We'll make sure we switch it out. But since we're talking about the normal to dry one, I have the normal to dry Go Set right here. And so me and Sarah get to co-host tonight. We're so excited to share these products with you. Before we jump in, I'd love, Sarah, for you to introduce yourself, share a little about you, how long you've been building your Mary Kay business and what you've loved the most about it. And then I'll do a quick introduction and we'll jump right into the products. So take it away, Sarah.
Awesome. I've been working my Mary Kay business for about, I think 2 years now, going on my third year. So that's exciting. I think my anniversary is coming up, so that'll be an exciting time as well. But something that I really love about working this business is that it's flexible. I can work it around my family and my schedule and with my kiddos who always have sports and busy things. And so it definitely is perfect for that, a busy lifestyle. Hopefully, I don't know, I'm noticing a little bit of lag. So hopefully, sorry about that.
You're good. I can hear you good. So
you can hear me good. Okay, that's great. That is awesome. So, but yeah, I just really love that I get to pamper and uplift other women, and yeah, that's my favorite part. Just get to help people feel beautiful from the inside out.
Mm-hmm. And I saw you post on Facebook the pictures of your girls. They're school pictures. They look so cute. They're
yes.
I love their confidence, and it's fun to see them growing up. So.
Yes, they're excited. They are already like saying how they want to be a part of this opportunity when they get old enough. So it's fun for them to see mom and then get to see the amazing opportunity that it can be for them as well. Is so cool.
I love seeing different generations in Mary Kay, like the grandma and the mom and the daughters and the great granddaughter. Like I love it so much. Yay. And I've been building my business now for almost 16 years. It'll be 16 years in December. Me and Sarah both kind of have similar anniversaries. Hers is November, mine's December. So kind of fun. I think this is the best time of year to join, but maybe we're a little biased. But one thing, I was kind of at an different stage of life. I didn't have kids like Sarah did, but I was looking to use that time productively because I was super bored in the morning and was looking to build up our savings. And that's also with Sarah too, to be able to, provide extra, have a side hustle, and where it can work around your life. So it's not one extra thing to add to your plate, but just to make your plate taste sweeter. And now we've earned 8 career cars. And one of my favorite things like this is exactly what Sarah talked about, is we get to help women feel confident from, the inside out, and to, sometimes it starts from the outside to in, but inside then out. And it just kind of is this beautiful cycle to remind women of their worth. And it's something that wasn't the reason I joined, but it's actually the reason I've stayed, because of that empowerment for women. And welcome, Krista. We have Krista on. Thanks for supporting Julie. And we have Christine on. Christine, thanks so much. And she's saying hello to both of us. And we have Lindsay's on. Hello, gorgeous ladies. Oh, you're so beautiful, Lindsay. Thanks so much for watching. And Jenny's on. Yay, Jenny. This is a great class. Jenny's a new consultant, fairly new. And this is great to be learning about these different products. So when you come across customers who have dry skin, you're like, I got some ideas for you. So what we're going to do is talk about some of our favorite products that help with dry skin. And Sarah's going to kick us off. Let me pull up this on here. And then we're going to spin the wheel and find out what the gift with purchase is tonight, and do our final giveaway, which is the TimeWise Go Set. Okay, so take it away, Sarah.
Oh, yes. Our amazing TimeWise Miracle Set. You are going to start with our awesome 4-in-1 cleanser. It thoroughly cleanses, it refreshes, it gently exfoliates, leaves skin looking brighter, and it preps the skin for the next steps, gets it ready so that all your skin can absorb and take in all of that amazing goodness. Next in that is our amazing antioxidant moisturizer, which is right here as well. Whoops, or I'm going to fling it over. But here it is. Here's our awesome antioxidant moisturizer. This leaves skin looking more radiant, improves skin's firmness, and boosts hydration for 12 hours, which, oh man, during this dry winter, for those of us that struggle with dryness, that is perfect. So we definitely need that. We want to rebuild up that hydration after we've exfoliated and cleansed. And then we have our Daytime Defender. So this is going to be perfect for the daytime. It's got that SPF 30 in it. We definitely need to protect our skin from those, those UV rays. They don't do us any good, except for the vitamin D. But other than that, the most damaging thing for our skin is those damaging UV rays. So this will help protect from that. This delays the visible signs of premature skin aging, helps protect skin from stressors, helps fade visible fine lines, and supports skin natural daytime protection.
Woo, woo.
And then we also need help at our nighttime recovery. And this will, so I love this. It's got those little beads in there and they burst as expressed. So you're getting the most like ready ingredients, fresh ingredients to the skin with each pump. It helps recover what can be lost during the day, helps skin to look well rested, and supports skin natural nighttime recovery.
Oh, I love how that's
so that is what you get with, so just that is our regular miracle set, but if you want like I don't remember how it's like the add-on, you want to add eye cream, because if you want to look older than everyone else, don't use eye cream. So we don't want that. So we definitely need to add our awesome eye cream, our Time-Wise eye cream. And so if you add that, then it brings it up to 150. Yeah. And so for our eye cream, it hydrates, it firms, it brightens, and visibly reduces fine lines. And so what isn't great about that? We definitely love that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if you're 16, maybe you don't want to use an eye cream because maybe you are.
Yeah, there you go. That's true.
I thought it was so fun. Yeah. If you want to look older than everyone else, don't use an eye cream. Christine, who says, I love his skincare line.
Yes, it's so good, so silky and hydrating and amazing. So wonderful.
And this is the giveaway. So the mini set, you can get not the eye cream in there. So you definitely want to have an eye cream separate, but you get at least the other 4 pieces in this mini set for $28. And these are great for travel. They'll last 2 full weeks. So it's also great as like a try. So love that. Yeah. And I feel like a very high percentage of skincare issues can be solved by just being on the correct skincare set for your skin. And so like not using a skincare set, this would be the first place to be like, okay, and you can start with cleanser, moisturizer if you want to add on the other supplements in it. But On Mary Lynn, I'm so glad you're here. You're awesome. Thanks so much. Okay, so share about this.
Oh, yes. So for some reason, I can only find my mini one, but it's like this, just a little bit bigger.
I'm so jealous to have the mini ones.
Yes. My moisture renewing gel mask. And so for the moisture renewing gel mask, it instantly hydrates the drier areas of the face. And for someone who struggles with dry skin, this is like my BFF. You can leave it on for like 10 minutes, or you can put it on at the end at nighttime, and you can leave it on while you're sleeping and just get that extra bonus hydration, especially if your skin is extra dry, like during the winter time and things. It's perfect for that. It locks in that moisture and it helps minimize pores. So, hey, amazing benefits right there.
Yeah. And
Purifies, nourishes, calms, firms, soothes, softens, minimizes pores. Awesome stuff.
Say that 10 times fast.
Yeah.
And now we
I don't think I could.
jelly beans, right? You just need some pink jelly beans and put on your mask and just eat pink jelly beans and you'll be set. So
yes, there you go. Yes.
Yep. And Tirsa's on. Welcome, Tirsa. So glad you're here. So so that's our moisture renewing gel mask. Thanks so much, Sarah, for sharing. We're going to talk about 3 other products and we'll wrap up here. So this Repair Lifting Biocellulose Sheet Mask is such a luxurious mask. It comes with a pack of 4 for $70. And it is infused with coconut water. And so it is sandwiched between 2 outer mesh sheets. You take off one, you adjust on your face, and then you take off the top. And I like to do this at least once a month just to have that pampering experience. But if you have like family pictures coming up, holiday parties, if you have a reunion coming up, I would definitely recommend using these twice a week for a month so that you're using up all 4 packages, but being able to get that really fast repairing, pampering, luxurious, and just helping your skin look more supple. There is a really cool trick on this. So when I open them up, I just tear them at the top and then I pull out the mask. And as I'm pulling it out, I'm kind of like pushing down extra serum because there's just so much serum packed in this. So then I like to cut out the eye flaps. So there's actually eye flaps there that you could have covering your whole eye, which I should probably do those and just lay down. But I am a person who likes to be doing something at all times. And so I cut those out and put them underneath. So it's just an extra layer there. And then I put the mask on. So you can be doing, and it is a perfect Halloween mask. I joked to my husband, I put these on Sunday night, or I can't remember, it was sometime this weekend. And I was like, I should just answer the door when trick-or-treaters come with this mask on. And he's like, that would be really freaky. So then all this extra serum in here, I'll leave this positioned upright so that it doesn't fall over and leak out. But for the next probably week or 2, I can dip my hand into the sleeve, grab that serum, put it all over my face and my neck. So there's actually an amazing value. I feel like I can get 1 box of these to last me 4 months because I use the mask and then I keep using the serum until it runs out. And then the next month, open up a new one and I do the same process. So I think it's incredible value, very amazing pampering inspired by Korean beauty. And type in the chat if you've tried this before, because I know some of you have tried it and I'd love to hear, what do you think? Oh, Mary Lynn, she read my mind. Love this mask. Yes, I know that Mary Lynn's tried that before. Okay, so that's there. And it makes incredible stocking stuffers too. So you can divide up those packs and, put, if you have 4 people to put stockings in, or, 2 people, and then you keep 2 for yourself, So that's a great stocking stuffer. Yes. And Christine says, this mask is going to be my next purchase. It's so luxurious. Love it. Love it. You will freak out your family, but it is worth it. So, and then our Clinical Solutions Hydrator Booster. Oh my gosh. This came out, it's been at least 2 years. I think it will be 3 years in January. And this has been a huge game changer for my skin. I have very dry skin and I live in Utah, which is extremely dry. We live in one of the driest places on earth. So, and this comes in a dropper. So we have 4 different boosters. This one plays nicely with all of them. So whether you're trying to fight fine lines and wrinkles, maybe you can totally pair this with this. Or you're looking to brighten the skin, you have some dark spots, you want to use our brightener booster, you can also use the hydrator booster. And I'm just getting a little feedback on you, Sarah. So I'm just going to mute you. Really, I was used to it, and then I realized that might be distracting for some people. So So the hydrator booster, I just like to use 3 to 4 drops. It says 6 to 8, not 68. Oh my gosh, that'd be the whole thing. But about 3 to 4 drops in the palm of my hand and put it all over my face. A booster, you think of it like a car seat booster. If you are having a child or a grandchild ride in the car with you, you put in the booster first and then you put the child in. So this is the very first skincare product that you put on after you wash your face. So you make sure you use your cleanser first, but then you can use your booster. They're super silky, hydrating, and you want to just give it some time to soak into the skin. It's $38 and I love it. This one lasts me about a month, maybe 5 to 6 weeks if I'm super careful, but I use it morning and night and I feel like it lasts me at least a month. So, and then that can be done, morning and night. So, and I felt like my skin has been less dry with adding this supplement because I use our repair line, which is also great for dry skin. And I feel like this has been a game changer. And then the last one I want to talk about is our Intense Moisturizing Cream. Isn't that such a pretty picture? I love this cream. It's a really thick moisturizer. Again, you want to make sure all of your other serums are soaked in before you start applying this one. And then I like to do this as my last step. I usually will use this in the evenings on the days where my skin maybe feels extra dry. So I don't use this one every single night. But if I feel like, oh, my skin it's been a little more dry lately, I add this supplement to help. And it gives hydration for 10 hours. It's so thick and creamy. I like to use it on my face and my neck. And it doesn't have sunscreen in it. So if I use it, it is a nighttime moisturizer. And that way I'm just getting extra hydrated while I'm sleeping. So that is the Intense Moisturizing Cream. And that one's $36. So it kind of depends on how fast you're using it up. If you're using it every single night, it's going to last about 3 to 4 months. I use it sporadically, so I feel like I can get it to last probably a year. So anyway, so I really like that one. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to spin the wheel and find out what our gift with purchase is. And so let's add this here. Spin the wheel. And if you're needing products, whether it's for yourself or you want to get a head start on gift giving holiday stuff, you'll get the purchase place. And I need to bring over. Oh my gosh. That is like my favorite. I get so nervous if I'm out of those and I'm about to go on a trip myself because I'm like, I need those. I love to have the travel size for that getaways. That mini eye makeup remover lasts 12 nights. So that is amazing. Plus today, my daughters, all of a sudden my son was like, they've been playing with makeup. And I was like, how bad? He's like, it looks like they have graffiti on their face. I was like, oh, and they had taken eyeliner. I've given them, which is some eyeliners, and one of them was a green one when we had emerald, and one of them was a purple one when we had the purple one available. And I should have taken a picture. I really should have, because they had it just all over drawing design. And we were like about to leave for the dentist's office, like in 5 minutes I was like calling them up to get them in the car. And then I saw that. And I love the eye makeup remover. I was like, come here. And I just gently removed it. It came off so quickly. And that stuff is waterproof. Our eyeliners are waterproof. So they're trying to scrub it with water. I'm like, that's not going to work. So let me help you out with our mini eye makeup I used a full size eye makeup remover on them. Not like the full bottle, but that's what I was just using from mine. But yeah, the gift with purchase is mini eye makeup remover. In case your children or grandchildren start drawing on their face with eyeliner, you have that ready to go. I really should have got a picture because it was quite hilarious. Like we're going to the dentist right now, and Chelsea has green eyeliner. She looked like she could have been Elphaba off Wicked. It's like, hey, and she actually went to a Halloween party later after the dentist appointment today. I was like, we should just fill in the whole thing green. And then she went as a witch to her Halloween party. Anyway, I thought it was fun. And Jotina, we're so glad you're on. Welcome, welcome. And welcome, Ashley. Yay. Yes. And next week, we're going to be talking about Halloween makeup. So, yeah, we're going to be able to, an eye makeup remover. In fact, I had a customer buy eye makeup remover for her husband to help him take off his Halloween makeup because she's like, oh, he likes to get really into it, painting his face. So if you don't have eye makeup remover and you're planning on doing something like that for Halloween, hurry and get that so that your face, it's a really gentle way to remove that. Okay, so mini eye makeup remover, I could talk about all day. As you can see, I know Ruth is a huge fan of our mini eye makeup remover. But what we're going to do now is we are going to add to the stage, maybe, our referral game and give you a moment to think about who you'd love to refer to a free treatment. And then I'll make sure I get your names on the wheel. And I saw that Holly is watching on Facebook. So yes, she's like, I need to try that line, the Time-Wise Miracle Set. Yes, you'll love it. And it's so fun that you got to hear your daughter, Sarah, talk about it. So I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes. These referrals can live anywhere in the United States. We ask that they're over 21 and don't already have a consultant that you know of. We always check with them anyway, but we don't want to take someone else's customer. And so if you ever come across someone who invites you to facial, like you can say, oh, thank you so much. I'm actually already have a Mary Kay girl. So thank you for being on here and thanks for being loyal to your consultant. So and then they can, like I said, they can live anywhere in the United States because we can mail samples and they can try it from the privacy of their own home. And this is a fun way to compliment a friend, thinking of the hardest working woman you know, the happiest woman you know. And I was a referral and I was so impressed when I got this text, inviting me to help a lady out with her 100 free facial contest. And I thought, that is an amazing goal. I will be there. I will help her. I didn't even know where she lived. Luckily, she only lived like 10 minutes from my house. So that worked out really good. But honestly, I didn't even know where this lady lived. And so I went. I loved how my face felt. And as you can kind of tell, later on, I fell in love with the opportunity too. But I first fell in love with the skincare because I feel like when your skin feels good, you feel good. And every single person in the world, men included, no one wakes up hoping to have really dry skin or to have really oily skin that day or to have a breakout. Like no one in the history of the planet has ever said, oh, I really hope I get some dark age spots here and I could really use, really oily in the T-zone by the end of the day. No one said that. So I love that we have what people want, good skin, and to be able to pamper and uplift them. So we'll give you a minute to think about who you'd like to refer to a free pampering treatment. You can just text those privately to your beauty consultant. And when you share 12 referrals, you're going to get half off a makeup item. And this is one of the biggest ways you can help your consultant out. She's working on doing 100 free facials. And we start to run out of people we know. So if you think of someone, even if it's just one or two people, you don't know if they're coming to your heart, it's probably a really good sign that they could use some self-care, some pampering. So we'll turn on some music and let you guys do that as I get your names onto the giveaway. So here we go. Okay. I hope that gave you a chance to think about who you'd like to refer to a free pampering treatment. And you can just text those privately to your consultant. If you're still working on it, just keep working on it. I know life is busy and you might not have time to keep working on that later on. So just keep going for it. As we wrap up, we're going to talk about, kind of recap what we talked about today. And if this is something, a struggle you have with dry skin, I would think about like just one step to take towards helping that, whether it is, and we just were talking about products for our face. Like I know Ashley on here could talk for days about the satin hands and, you know, our Shea hand lotions. So we didn't even talk about dry skin on our hands and feet and legs. But yeah, and lips. Yes, Sarah. Yes, our satin lips, 100%. That was actually one of the first products I ever demoed. I was like, where has this been my whole life? Satin lips. That is like the best products to keep your dry lips away. So we talked about the Miracle Set. Sarah talked about the Miracle Set, and that comes in formulas for normal to dry. Also, the Repair line is also awesome for dry skin. And if it's a teenager or a girl who's, you know, maybe in her lower 20s, not really looking for anti-aging, the Mary Kay line comes in a hydrating set. We talk about that in a different class. So we didn't talk about it today, but below that, microdermabrasion sloughs off dead skin. There's pretty much a lot of products on here can help with dry skin. Also, Revealing Radiance facial pill can slough off dead skin. We talked about the clinical solution boosters. Those are each $38. They recommend picking 2 of them. I like this one, and the vitamin C is what I'm currently using. And then the masking set, Sarah talked about the moisture renewing gel mask. And then I talked about the intense moisturizing cream. That's not pictured on here. That's $36. You can get it a la carte, as well as everything else, really. You can get things individually. And then the Miracle Set can come in the travel trial size for $28. And we're going to have a lucky winner win that. And actually, I probably should share one other thing on here. If you get things in multiple sets, let's say you're like, ooh, the Miracle Set that Sarah talked about. Like I saw Holly's like, ooh, I want to get that at some point. So the Miracle Set counts as 2 sets without the eye cream. It counts as 3 sets with the eye cream. And then let's say you got the masking set. That's 4 sets. So you add up the Miracle Set, which would be $150 with the eye cream, plus the masking set, $64. And that's going to give you about $14 savings, if I'm doing my math right, and you get it as a princess. So you save $14, and then you get the free travel roll-up bag too, which is a $40 value bag. So if you're getting multiple sets, we like to give you that savings. And same goes with the Queen. You can pick out any 6 sets on the page and just pay $2.99. The Cadillac, you can pick any 8 sets just and get $3.99. And just last week, one of my customers, she called, she's like, I would like 8 lip glosses, and they're like all the same color. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, they're for Christmas gifts for my grandchildren. And I was like, oh, cool. So, you know, so you can, if, you know, think of stuff that you need, but maybe some other stuff that you want to get as gifts and bundle and save as well. And then we have our best kept secret, which is our starter kit. Right now, it's only $35 to start a Mary Kay business. With that $35, you get some samples, a catalog, a website, and the ability to process debit cards and credit cards. And I realize Mary Kay is not for everyone. And if everyone joined, we wouldn't really have a business. But I always love to share that in case one of these 5 things would fulfill a need, whether you're looking for something flexible, looking for something to have positive friendships and more personal growth, looking for extra income or extra savings and getting that 50% off. So those are the 5 reasons I've seen women join, and I joined for 2 of them. My husband saw 2 different reasons for me, and then I've really loved the 5th one, which is the savings, the older I get. So yeah, so that's fun that we were looking at this business totally different. And then I always love to share if someone was thinking of starting a Mary Kay business, it's $35 to join. And then when we do our orders, we get a hand select what we're ordering and pick when we're ordering. We get a hand select $450 retail, and we just pay half of that, $225. And you only have to do that once a month or once a year. Sarah's probably just fell off her seat. It was like, what are you telling them? Once a year. So once every 12 months to remain a consultant. If it's been 12 months and you don't need to order, you don't have to. You can just go back to being a customer. So I absolutely love the flexibility of that and how Mary Kay set this up for every woman to join to get 50% off on their products and have those opportunities to make a little or save a little or a little bit of both or a lot of both. Yes. Oh, yes. And satin kit. Yeah. And sunscreen. Ashley's our sunscreen girl. She's like, sunscreen, sunscreen. Needs to put it in every comment, right? And that truly is the number one thing. Or, I mean, there's some other things that can age you. Like, I'm not going to mention them, but sunscreen, 100%. That one, the sun is one of the things that ages our skin. So, yay. So as we wrap up, thank you so much for being on here. We're going to add to the will our will of names. And I want to make sure that I have everyone on here. So if you don't see your name, hurry and type it in the chat. I have Ruth Grangroth, Krista Foss, Holly Shirtliff, Mary Lynn Goddard, Tirsa Davis, Ashley Dudson, and Jotina Willett as people have commented. Yes, well, it's the older sister in me. Oh, that's so good. So good of you. I know, us older sisters, we got to be bossy, huh? It's our duty. Okay. And I think we have everyone. I'm going to just triple check the Facebook page. But I think we're good. You know what? Let me check my text messages. Okay, I think I have everyone. And if I don't, I'm so sorry. I give you plenty of time. So hang on, clicking on all the wrong screens. Okay, well, hang on. Let's shuffle this up, spin the wheel, and see who our winner is. And you're winning the Miracle Set, the Ghost Set. You can pick. Oh my gosh. That is like crazy close. Oh, it was doing that during bingo on Tuesday. We're playing bingo, but congratulations, Mary Lynn. Oh, Mary Lynn, she's been in so much pain. She's had hip surgery, and she's like, I don't wish this on anyone. This is the most pain I've been in my life. So, Mary Lynn, I hope to bring a smile to your face with all that you're going through, and sending lots of love and prayers your way. Thank you, Sarah, so much for hopping on and doing this. It's always a blast to hang out with you. And thank you guys for watching. Next week is our Halloween makeup tips and tricks. So first ever, we've never done that class, and it's going to be a blast to teach you 2 different looks, and then also some kind of Lindsay talked about, like how to clean it up afterwards. So you won't want to miss it. So have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.